Let's move on now to the final emailed topic of the day. And the final emailed in topic today comes to us from Gary. And Gary writes, so I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about how badly the Resistance trailer is being received. That's the new animated Star Wars series, Star Wars Resistance. Currently 11,000 thumbs up to 94,000 thumbs down. Compared to the Clone Wars trailer, the new one, currently 275,000 thumbs up to 9.2 thousand thumbs down. Do you think this shows where Star Wars fans' desires lay? That we would rather have a more serious animated show, and will Disney pay any attention to the rating on YouTube or soldier on regardless? If they do, might the series bomb? All right, thanks a lot for the question, Gary. And yes, so they finally put out their trailer for Star Wars Resistance. I talked about it on my show. I was not a fan of it. I did not like the trailer for Star Wars Resistance. And it looks like I wasn't alone. A lot of people didn't like the trailer either. But I believe I talked about this once on Open Mic. Here's what I think. I think that the main problem with this lies in the area of the fact that Disney did not let us know or prepare us for what Resistance was going to be. What do I mean by that? I simply mean this. That Star Wars Resistance, when you look at the trailer, clearly this is a children's show. Clearly this is a show aimed at kids. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. Actually, there could be some good strategy in doing some content that's specifically targeted at children and kids. Nothing wrong with that. In the old days, we had the Droids animated show and the Ewoks, where the Ewoks, they had the Ewoks thing. Some content targeted specifically at children. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is, in all the hype leading up to Star Wars Resistance, they never once gave us an indication that this is a new series aimed at kids. They never gave us any indication of that. Instead, we were allowed to believe that it was going to be in the vein of a Clone Wars or in the vein of a Rebels, something that is clearly kid-friendly, but also very adult-friendly at the same time. And that's what Clone Wars and Rebels is. They are kid-friendly, but they are also adult-friendly. There's a difference between kid-friendly and kid-targeted. This is clearly kid-targeted. Clone Wars, Rebels, kid-friendly and adult-friendly. And I think you had a lot of Star Wars fans, including myself, who were waiting for this trailer and were thinking we're getting the next adult-friendly and kid-friendly show. And then they played the trailer and we were hit across the face with the reality that, no, this is a kid-targeted show. This is a children's show. This is a kid's show. And we weren't prepared for that. We were expecting the next Clone Wars and Rebels. Instead, we got, the next iteration of the, whatever children's show is that's out there. That's what we got instead. And I think that was a bit jarring to a lot of people and instantly caused a lot of negative feedback and a lot of negative reaction because we weren't prepared for it. I submit that if Disney and Lucasfilm, when they first announced that there was going to be this new show, Star Wars Resistance, if they also include in that, hey guys, we just want to let you know, we've got a brand new Star Wars show in development, Star Wars Resistance. It's going to be Disney's foray into creating some Star Wars content for kids and to really give something for them that's really targeted and shaped for them. And that's what we're aiming at. I submit to you that if Disney had said that right from the beginning, when they announced Resistance, I submit to you that this 11,000 upvotes to 92,000 downvotes would not be that way. I guarantee you, because then we would have been prepared for, the new kids trailer drop. Check it out. We already know it's for kids. Our minds are set for that. And I honestly don't think we would have had anywhere near the amount of negative backlash than what you saw happen. I think if they had just said from the beginning, hey guys, this new show we're really proud to present this thing like tailor-made for kids, so kids can have something that's right for them. I think you would have had a totally different reaction. I don't think there would have been half as much of negative feedback. I really don't. Because I know for myself, I wouldn't have had the negative reaction because I would have been expecting it. And ultimately, I think that's the problem. So, what does Disney do now? Should Disney pay attention to the upvote to downvote thing? No, they shouldn't pay any attention to that whatsoever. They should soldier on. They should take their lumps that, okay, yeah, we should have warned everybody it was a kid show. But whatever. Let's now move on with the strategy and create a great show for kids. And that's what they need to do. And they know it's not going to attract the same audience as Clone Wars. They know it's not going to attract necessarily the same audience as Rebels. But that's not what they were going for, clearly. So this show can still be very successful. It can be. We'll just have to wait and see whether or not it turns out that way. All right, guys, that will do it for all of the emailed in questions today. We're going to take some time now and go over and take some of your live questions. You guys have been firing in a whole ton of live questions.